Yo, 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 welcome to mainly the preview for the Belgian Grand Prix. We're going to touch on the Hungarian Grand Prix a little bit. We won't take too much time living in the past because the past is in the past, baby. We are looking forward to the Belgian Grand Prix. We have the Belgian Grand Prix coming up this weekend. What do we want to look for? I'm going to give you guys three things. These are three things that I'm looking for and I'm looking forward to looking at. First thing is if Max Verstappen gets a win this weekend, he will move into second place on the all-time consecutive win list. Second thing I'm excited to watch is how the Alpines do. These poor guys have DNF'd, both of them, 2 weekends in a row. So they can make it a triple double DNF. That could be something crazy that we get to see. Third thing we're gonna watch for is if Lando makes it onto the podium for the third week in a row, we need to be careful of what he is doing because we saw him in Great Britain. What he did was he was a little premature with his champagne spray, knocked Max's trophy off of the first place podium spot and started spraying Max and a nice lady who was up there taking a picture with Max and Lewis. That was a little bit inappropriate, I thought. And then last week, Lando does his little slam the champagne bottle thing down again and he knocks over Max's first place trophy again and breaks the Hungarian Grand Prix first place vase, which probably took some time to make. So that's what we're gonna watch for next week. Time to talk about our podium picks for the Belgian Grand Prix. I will say that I'm 0 for 11 right now. I've been close, but I've not nailed it. So what I'm gonna go with this week is I'm gonna go Verstappen, I'm gonna go Oscar Piastri, and I'm gonna go Lewis Hamilton. That's gonna be my podium pick. And now I challenge all of you listening to comment below and put what your pick is gonna be for the podium. $1 challenge. If you get it right, you get $1. You can ask last week's winner, BDG8935, won himself some cold hard $1 bill cash.
We're gonna win a race this year and we're gonna do this. Ice cream's my way back home, I guess you can say.
Sarjo. All right, here we go. Last week in the Hungarian Grand Prix, our dude spins out, doesn't really finish the race. He gets credit for finishing 18th, but I don't think that really counts. He tweets after and he's like, left it all out there and looking forward to racing this coming up weekend. So he seems like he's in good spirits and he was happy with the pace of the car as well. So things seem to be lining up. We shall see. Sarge, for your sake, I hope you score points this week. The pointless battle rages on. We got Danny Ricks versus our man Sarge. Sarge was of no help to himself this week as far as getting points go, finishing down at the bottom of the table. Danny Ricks made it interesting. He even acted as a bowling ball, ramming into the two Alpines to start the race, pitted, came back, got 13th place overall. So he might be the real deal as far as a driver goes and just had a bad shake on his first race of the season. Nervous this could be the last update on the pointless battle, but we shall see. See what happens. All right, everybody, welcome. Fantasy time. We got Send It 3, the best fantasy F1 league that literally exists. Now let's start things off with the Bones Challenge. We're gonna talk about standings and how everything went after this, but let's just get this week's Bones Challenge out there in the open. First question will be, will Lando Norris be on the podium? I hope not. He needs a punishment for the way he's acted. Question number 2, who will pit first? Question number 3, who will crash out of the race? Question number 4, will Verstappen's Boothang be at the race? Question number 5, What place will our man Logan Sargent finish in? We shall see. Now let's kick it over to last week's Bones Challenge in the Hungarian Grand Prix and see how things went. So here are the scores from last week. I'm gonna give you the top 3 teams. Washington F1 team, Chow Baby number 3, and I'll change this later. Bunch of other teams got points, but let's look now and see what the overall looks like. And as you can see, top dog remains Race Highlights, holding it down in the top spot. Now we have a bunch of teams in striking distance here. We got No Mikey Knows, only 2 points behind. Then we have Vercrappen, Where's Danny Ricks, and Gotta Call Gene, all with 22 points. Other teams right in the mix too. It is an exciting challenge right now when we have a ton of time left. Anything could happen. Race Highlights, don't get too comfy. Let's look at what happened just fantasy-wise in the Hungarian Grand Prix. Here is our wonderful podium. 3rd place, the Red Hot Vercrappen in 3rd place. 2nd place, the perennial favorite, 2-time former champ, Stroll Toll Racing. 1st place for the 2nd week in a row, Better Call Gene. Takes home his 2nd Grand Prix. Funny we should mention that. Let's look at how our Grand Prix challenge is looking this year. Right now we have one team with 3 Grand Prix to their name. That is Bones Racing with 3. We have Better Call Gene, No Mikey No with 2, and then we have 6 other teams with 1 victory to their name. Now, if you don't have one yet, do not get discouraged. There's still plenty of time. Get that team right, and you can shoot up in the standings and have a chance to win some cash money. Let's look now at our overall Send It 3 Fantasy League standings. Here is our top 10. As you can see, I'm going to give you guys a little look at our top 3 teams and then 1 team that is red hot right now that I think we should watch. So, 3rd place right now, Bones Racing LLC. Fallen from Grace, used to be the number 1 team. 2nd place right now is last week's number 1 team, No Mikey No. Takes a bit of a dip into 2nd place. Pick it up, buddy. 1st place right now, 2-time former champ, Stroll Toll Racing. He knows what he's doing. He is a menace when it comes to fantasy. So that's what we got. Get the lineups right. I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces, folks. That's all we got for you.